here, bringing you another Red Dead Online video. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you the top 3 features that I believe should be added to Red Dead Online. So let's get into it. I'm doing another live commentary type thing because my recording software still doesn't work. So tell me if you guys enjoy it. There's probably going to be a card at the top right corner of the screen for a poll. But anyway, let's get into it. So the first thing that I think should be added to Red Dead Online for horses is a type of kind of horse breeding for better stats. So for those of you who have played RQ, it's kind of like that. For those of you who haven't, I'll explain it. It's basically, so you have 2 horses. Let's say you have a war horse and an Arabian, let's say. If you could like take them to the stable or take them to a type of horse business, which I'll talk about later, and you can put them both close together. You can enable a mating and wait for a timer. And then once that timer is ended, they will be finished mating. And you have to raise a horse, and let's say it's a war horse that can get max health, and then an Arabian, and then the black Arabian. You'll have a really fast horse, like the Arabian stats, and then it'll have the amount of health between like a war horse and a and the Arabian, and then there's a chance that it'll have a different color of mutation or something like that, basically like Ark. But there's also a chance that you could get a worse horse, so there's a chance that you could get a mix that's about as good as a Tennessee Walker or Morgan. Which this would be a more randomized system, although you could increase your chances with 2 of the same type of horse, or certain conditions, certain upgrades, certain times of day, something like that, certain positions in the world that you put your business. And I'm sure if this was a thing, Rockstar would probably find a way to monetize it and add microtransactions to it through gold. But I think that this would still be a good idea for a horse type, alteration for the horses, so that you don't have to go based on what's already there, but you can go based on other factors that you can kind of control. Another thing that I think that should be added would be, is actually the easiest one, probably the simplest one, manual horse kicking. So you can, if someone hits your horse, or if your horse gets scared and runs away, or something happens, your horse can kick the person closest to it with just kick it, like they can kick them in the face and knock them to the ground or kill them, but you aren't able to actually manually kick an NPC that's say chasing your horse, and you buck back and you kick that horse that's chasing you, and then you knock them off. Or kick another NPC or a person that's trying to steal your horse and knocks them off and stuns them for a couple seconds, and then you can go and you can attack them or something like that. I think it would be a really good idea because it would open up more opportunities for different types of like combat. Like say you are getting in a moonshine, raid for the camps, for the revenue agents, and you can like run in, kick one of them in the face, jump off with the shotgun, shoot them, and then take it from there. And it's just a quicker way of just knocking out a group of enemies. Or you could just do it with style, and you could say you're doing a bounty, and it's a 5-star bounty, and you know you're not going to be able to take them, or you're going to have to take them in alive, but say it's like a 3-star bounty and you can have dead or alive, and you want to do it with some style, you can run in, kick, and then kill the bounty, lasso them, and get out of there quickly and with a little bit of style because you don't just have to shoot them. And I think it would be a really good thing for Red Dead because a mechanic like that would be able to open the door for a bunch of other mechanics that are randomized that they could add in that could be player driven. And then the third type of thing that I think should be added that has to do with horses is a type of horse taming and selling, breeding, taxi, whichever one, maybe all three in one. So like a type of business, so like you can tame or buy different types of horses. So it'll be kind of like import-export, so you can, but a little more Red Dead, like a Red Dead version. So you can go out into the wild and you can tame like a Tennessee Walker or a Morgan or something like that. Or you can buy a Missouri Foxtrotter for $400, and then you can give it all these specified. You can give it all these specified changes, like maybe one customer will want braids and deadlock tail, and then a certain saddle, and then they'll pay for the cost of that, and then give you a bunch of bonus money. But if you go out and get a Tennessee Walker and give it natural hair, and then a short tail, and no saddle, then you will get less money for that, and you'll make less profit from it. Or you can have, and then you can get that, and then you can choose either, and then you can choose to maybe breed maybe you breed a Missouri Foxtrotter and a Tennessee Walker, so it's a more buff horse, with that could work more in the cities, because it'll be a little smaller, so maybe a more businessman type of person would be willing to buy it. It'll cost more money, it'll cost the money to breed it, and it'll cost the money to get all the equipment, but you'll be making way more profit. Like say it cost $500, which in Red Dead is a pretty decent amount of money, $500 to do all the upgrades, and then the business or the person who buys it would be willing to pay $900 or $1,000, or even just so basically $400 or $500 in profit, which I think would be pretty good. Or you could even go further with that, and you could have two different businesses. One could be the breeding and selling, and then the other one could be you get the breeding, you get the you breed and everything, and you can choose the selected horses, and you can have a taxi service, kind of like the free roam taxis in GTA Story. So you could go up to somebody, you'll probably have a centralized base, and you can, like, say you can only have it in the middle of cities. You could go into the city, you can go into the city and right around the city, and it'll have a little circle area. You could go there, pick them up on your horse, turn around, and run back to the business, and give them, and then depending on how fast you get there, how many times you ran into something, how many, like say you get in a fight or something, they might run away and you won't get paid at all, and based on all these factors you could get more or less money from that cab fare, I guess. And then through that you can buy upgrades to your horse, or you can buy other supplies. Like say you can buy a taxi wagon, so you can go on bigger missions with 5 or 6 people, and 5 or 6 NPCs. You can pick them all up, and then you'll get more money from that. Or you could get player taxis. Maybe somebody's horse just died, and they're a newer player. They don't have the money to pay for revivers, or pay to revive their horse for $4. So what you can do instead is it'll charge like a dollar fee for players, and then the player will pay $1, but then also like the taxi company or something could give them, like, they could pay a tax for the rest of the fee until the fee is paid off. So maybe it's $1. Maybe the fare was from Annesburg. Let's say it was from Annesburg to Saint Denis, and it was a $10 fare. So they could pay $1, and then they'll get $1 in tax for every day after, until they pay off the $10. But you'll get the $10 instantly. It's just that they'll have to pay the fare, kind of like the stable taxes and the moonshine and the camp taxes and everything like that. That's all I have right now. There's probably Rockstar could probably add more details to it. They could add like different types of wagons and stuff, but just based on what we have right now, I'm just going off of that. Leave in the comments what you guys think they should add for horses. Whether it's more cosmetics, or more horses in general, or a business idea for a horse that you think should be added. If you enjoyed, please do subscribe for daily Red Dead videos, and also Modern Warfare videos from time to time that I post. Also subscribe or follow and come join me on Twitch. I'll have some early content over there, and as well as just some fun streams where I can chat with you guys. I can get some video ideas from you guys and everything like that. If you did enjoy the video, I'll see you guys in the next one. I think this is the second video I posted today about Red Dead. I'll see you guys later. If you guys enjoy this format, please do tell me. And bye, guys.
Enough with